Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a slightly avant-garde Thanksgiving inspired makeup tutorial for you. Alright, so welcome back. First, start off with all of your foundation, primer, powder, anything that you usually do to your face already done, because we're not going to be paying any attention to that today. Next, take your favorite primer and prime your eyes. I'm cheap and use face primer because I can't afford eye primer. Next, I'm going to be using this lovely concealer wheel and the color Lavender to go over my eyes for a white base. If you have the NYX Stumble Milk Pencil, use that instead because that's much better. Next, I'm going to be taking tape and sticking it next to my eye. This is so that when we peel the tape away, all of the shadows and the liner and everything will be in a nice crisp line and it'll look beautiful. It feels very weird right now, but trust me, it works. Okay, so this is the palette I'm going to be using. I will be using the colors red, this orange that doesn't look very orange on camera, but I promise it is, these two greens, a medium and a lime, this bronzy brown that you can no longer see, I'm sorry, and I almost forgot the yellow, but that bright yellow is also going to be used. First, start off with a nice round crease brush and take that orange and just bathe your crease in that. It's okay if it's a little bit messy since you'll be blending it out quite a lot, but try not to get it on the lid too much. I goofed a bit, and that's okay. Anyway, this entire process is basically going to be laying down some color, blending it out so it's not just a harsh line, and then since you blended it, lay down some more color so that it's vibrant, and then blend it some more, then lay it down, and then blend it some more. It's just a long process, but do it over and over and over again. Do it over again until you are satisfied with how it looks, and the vibrancy, and the diffusion. Okay, so next we're basically going to be doing the same thing, but with the red. You want to put this in your crease, but not quite as far in and not quite as far up. Follow the same blending and relayering process though. Now that we've done that, it's time to take this nice flat brush and put in some of that bronzy brown in the outer third, dragging it to the outer half. After that, I'm going to take a very small brush and actually cut my crease with a darker brown, which I didn't actually show. Not so. Okay, after that I'm taking the flat brush again and I'm gently dusting on some of that darker green and then lime green in the inner corner. It's a little hard to see here and I had to go over it with many layers, but you get the idea. Make it as pigmented as you want. After that, I'm going back with a round brush and the yellow, and I'm creating a straight line down from my eyebrow to my tear duct. After I've done that on both sides, I'm going to basically color in anywhere where there's not already color with yellow, which is really just my brow bones, but it's more exciting to say anywhere else. Anyway, you get the idea. Wow, I say that a lot. Okay, and go ahead and layer up any colors that you need, reblend, relayer, and it should look something like this when you're finished. Next, I'm using my favorite liner, which is the Night Owl liner by Madeyewlook by Lex, and I'm going to line my eyes with that. What else would you line? I mean, it's avant-garde, you never know. This can feel a little weird with the tape, but I promise it'll give you a really fierce swing. Okay, and now to take off the tape. Exciting moment. I think that looks amazing. Thank you very much. Oh, that eye. Anyway, after that I'm going to drag that same orangey color underneath my eye with a rounder brush. Because we don't look crazy enough already. Next, I'm going to be finishing it off with some mascara and falsies if you have them, but frankly, I just forgot. Whoops. Next, I'm going to be taking my nice red lip liner and lining the outside of my lips, as well as the entire upper lid and the outer corners of the bottom lid. Basically what I mean is leave a little section in your bottom lid free in the middle, in case that wasn't clear. After that, I'm going to be taking this nice orangey pink blush, cream blush, and dabbing that in the center. Essentially, we're laying this down for orange later to create an ombre lip. Next, I'm going to be taking this bright red and darker red, not lead, and first going with the brighter red, covering my entire top lid and the outer corners of the bottom, and then just getting the corners and the top lid with the darker red. Again, we're going for an ombre look here. Once you've done that, take your flat brush and pat on some orange eyeshadow. Make sure to diffuse it so it's nice and ombre and more concentrated in the center. So there you go. You thought we were done. Ha! As if. Anyway, next I'm going to be taking my slightly decrepit old bronzer and over-contouring my cheekbones. Make it look crazy, guys. Do you guys have one side that just doesn't have as much of a cheekbone as the other, and therefore it's a lot harder to like contour? Because I'm having that issue so much. Honestly, I kind of wish I'd put tape under here too, so that it was just really sharp and like, just like that super. I don't know what I'm doing or what I'm saying. I'm sorry. Anyway, after that, I'm going to be taking a nice reddish pink blush and going over the apples of my cheeks with that. And then, because we don't look crazy enough, I'm going to take the bright red that we used on the eyes and pat it on top. There, now we look better, don't we? And then... welcome back to the spicy world. Okay, so this was a very long process for me, but I can break it down for you guys pretty simply. Basically, you're gonna want a reference photo unless you're just really good at drawing, which, honestly, I'm not that bad at drawing, but apparently I'm a terrible body painter. You're gonna wanna take a brown or dark color. You can do paints, you can try eyeshadow, although I don't think that stays well. And then basically outline a bunch of different leaves onto your forehead. I chose to do 4 main leaves, with one sort of in the background, and 2 much smaller leaves on the corners, sort of tapering it out into the rest of my face. Honestly, they didn't come out too well, but once they were colored, they looked a lot better, so don't give up hope. I promise it'll look okay. And when you're done, it should look something like this. Next is the coloring process. I chose to stick with the same colors that I used on my eyes. So I used a nice green, the darker one usually, a reddish brown, and by that I mean I used the bronzy brown and then the red on top of it, a nice orange, and a bright yellow. This is Avant Garde, and this is your look to play with, so if you want to do different colors, go for it. Do whatever you think would look fun, or would just be fun to do. Okay, so after that I just took my fluffy brush again, and I stuck some red into my hairline and dragged it down to the bottom of the leaves. Or the tops of the leaves? I don't know. The things on the top of my forehead. Then after that, I dragged some orange down from the bottom of the leaves, or tops, whatever you want. And that was basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. It was a lot of fun to do. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone! I hope you enjoyed this strange but fun avant-garde look for Thanksgiving. I wanted to do something that wasn't just a normal makeup tutorial, but was still in the spirit of this season, because everyone seems to forget about Thanksgiving, or is that just me? The fun and beauty of avant-garde is that it can be whatever you want it to be, so feel free to go totally crazy with this. This was just something that I thought would be fun. The eyes are actually more mellow than I planned them, and if I had more highly pigmented materials, I would probably use those, but I don't, because I'm a broke college student. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this look. It was a lot of fun to do. It's fun just to create something that you think someone else might get a kick out of just watching. So Thank you for everyone who's here watching this. Please hit subscribe, follow me on Instagram at Twitter at ElizaDragon. Like this video and stay tuned for more videos coming your way. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or if you have any video suggestions, feel free to leave them down below. Actually, the leaves turned out better than I thought they would. I didn't even shade them. I fluffing forgot to shade them. It's too late, I don't care, it's Avant Garde. Avant Garde.